Hi everyone, my name is Lillie Cannon and this is the Lily Pond Endeavors. Today we're going to be going over this very easy, very simple fall floral, not floral, fall leaf wreath, foliage wreath. I think foliage is a word. So it's very easy. It's a simple like watercolor brush stroke today. Very simple colors, not a lot of mixing, but that doesn't mean you can't mix if you like that. And a little bit of calligraphy. If you guys like the calligraphy piece, let me know. If you like this video, please like the video because that helps me out. Please subscribe for more content because I do plan on loading more. I know this is only video 2. I'm just getting the video editing process down, and so it does take me a little bit of time to edit, but each time I do it, it's getting faster and faster, so I suspect I'll be able to get more up. This is part 1. I plan to do a part 2 with a Christmas wreath. I like wreaths. They're easy, they're fun, you don't have to really think too hard with them. So it's a great relaxation tool. And also you end up with something pretty nice and presentable and something that's yours to make your home yours. So I will show you at the end where I display this because I think it's worthy of displaying at least for a year. I mean, I think it's as good as what you could buy, you know, at a home decor store. So it's totally customizable. If you like different colors, you can put different colors in this. I will show you the way that I did this one. If you like this and you end up doing this project, please post it to my Instagram account, the Lily Pond Endeavors, and I will have that link in the description below. I'll try to have a link around here somewhere, but again, I'm learning the editing process, and so that is more challenging sometimes. I hope you enjoy this video and you have a fun time, and let's jump right in. I have this watercolor paper out. It's Master's Touch Fine Art Studios. I got this at Hobby Lobby. It says it's $7.99, but I'm pretty sure I got this on sale. It is cold press watercolor, 140 pounds, so not bad. I like the cut of the square on here, so that is why I'm going really with this one. We're not going to do a lot of blending or mixing of colors, so it doesn't matter to me if there's a lot of room for blooms and uneven blending and all that. You know, other reasons you could be doing this is just simply relaxation, fun, to meditate or think. A lot of times that's what I do when I'm doing artsy things, is I'm just thinking, and keeps my busy mind kind of quiet, and I can just kind of, I don't know, maybe just, I don't know if it's meditate or calm down, where thinking's easier, but anyway. So even if you don't want to use this for a specific reason, you can always do it for that purpose in mind of just keeping you sane. All right. So there we go. I got this circle down. I have it kind of lightened up here. Watercolor is transparent, so as you paint this, if you have a giant dark pencil mark on here, you will be able to see it. So I am using Winsor & Newton Cotman watercolors. I will be using cadmium yellow pale, yellow ochre, cadmium orange, cadmium red deep. I also might be using a sepia, a really dark brown. There we go. The brush I'm using is just a round brush. I believe it's a Rhapsody is the brand, but it's a squirrel hair brush. I just want it to hold a lot of water. And really this, if you're doing this for watercolor technique, it's going to be kind of a nice exercise, because I'll show you it. When we do these strokes, it's going to just be the same stroke over and over again. But the reason I'm saying this is I want the brush to hold quite a lot of water and paint, and so this one does a fine job. I like it. So any sort of medium brush that holds a bit of paint and water is fine. So I have my water and paper towel. I think I'm just going to start with the yellow, and I'm just going to do, and then I just have a mixture of like a yellow spot here, and that's totally fine. So I'm going to just get a little water, lighten that up a bit. I'm going to just dab excess water off of here, and I'm just going to pick a spot on my wreath. And so I'm going to do light pressure, heavy pressure, light pressure. And I'm just going to do that same stroke, this whole picture. So light pressure, heavy pressure, light. A little bit better transition there. This is quite pale. I hope you can see it. Might just darken it up just a teeny bit here. Light pressure, dark pressure, light. Light, heavy, light. And I am just going to keep going with this until we switch colors, and then talk a little more. Just a bit lighter, darker color, more saturated maybe is another term for that. Just more color on my brush rather than water. All these yellows are pretty pale. When you're doing watercolor, they will lighten as they dry too, so keep that in mind. I want them all to be super pale. Okay, now we're going to do cadmium yellow ochre here. So this is more of a golden yellow. I really quite like it. Again, I'm doing the same stroke, light pressure, heavy pressure, light pressure, just to give me that, you know, leafy look on this one. This, like the end of the leaf, the middle, and then the tip is kind of how that goes across. I kind of think maybe I'll do a couple really muted or not as bright. The more contrast you have, the more interest it adds to the painting. So if we did this all in the same tone, meaning the same brightness, it just adds more interest, I think. I ran out of water there, so light, heavy, light. There we go. All right, so next color down the way is orange, cadmium orange. put on there. Light, heavy, light. Now I'm trying really hard to keep my paper the same, just as an exercise for myself. But you know, if you find, because it is easier for me to do them on this side, if you find that, gosh, it's easier on this side, you can turn this around to make it easier on you. There's no real, I mean, you don't have to keep it all the same way. The other thing to try to keep in mind is not to put your hand in the paint. I always do that. Just like smear it across. So let's see. You do not have to do these colors either. I mean, if you like these three, you can just keep with those. That's totally fine. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of whatever you want. I'm gonna throw in a green one, I think, too, actually. So this is cadmium red. And then I'll do a little bit of this cadmium red deep. Just a bit, I believe. I might not even be able to really tell the difference between what I think. I do want to put some green in. I'm kind of running out of room. So now I'm just kind of trying to look at it over as a whole. And I think I like that. I'm going to add now the green. So I'm going to do a little sap green. Can you see this? Probably not. Sap green. See that? There we go. And I want to add a bit of yellow. So just gonna steal some out of here, put in here. Yeah. Perfect. Alright. Just a few of these. Yeah. A bit darker. darker, huh? Just fixing up a couple that get kind of wily. This seems quite uniform. I would advise against that. It looks really like pink, 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 the same. So we'll see what we can do to maybe correct that. You want to be careful with the red and the green too, because they're opposite colors on the color wheel. So if you mix them, so let's say your red's still wet and you add the green, you can get a pretty like brownish color. It's kind of muddy and not very pretty. So that is something to be aware of. All right, let's fix this here. I think let's do a pretty bright yellow one. Alright, I think now I'm just messing, so the thing that's going to bring this all together is the stem in the middle. So I'm going to bring in my Princeton Snap size 0 brush, and I am going to use some of that sepia or really dark brown. Use brown or black, whatever. Put a little black in it actually. Really dark. Okay, so I don't want to just do a giant circle. I'm gonna just do kind of this liney. Kind of squiggly lines. There we go. And then we can just kind of attach some of these straight on. Okay. Now I just want to kind of maybe add a little bit of detail to these. I'm going to do kind of a brownish. So I'm going to mix some of that dark brown, some of this yellow. I don't want it quite so dark. I think that'll work okay. I'm just going to go down the center of some of these. This may be a little bit more dilute. I'm just trying to do that center vein roughly, just to give an idea that, you know, where the middle of the leaf is. I kind of think it's adding. You can leave it at any point too. I mean, if you're like, man, I liked it before, then you can stop at any point. I tend to get kind of fiddly with stuff, so if you're done, you're done. You don't need to keep messing. Sometimes I find if I keep messing, stuff gets kind of weird. I go, I should have stopped. Sometimes though, on the flip side of that, sometimes if you're frustrated with a piece and you are like, oh, this is ruined, and you give up too early, sometimes I've had some of my best work come out of like the questionable kind of garbage. Like when I feel that way, I guess. You're just, this is not going to survive, and it's, oh, I guess it's okay. So this one's about done. I think I will add like, you could put thankful up here. You could put, you know, happy or, you know, whatever in any of this. Especially if you're gonna, or family maybe. Yeah. I think I have all the leaves. Did I get them all? I think so. Okay. I'm just gonna think about what I want to put in here. Oh no, we better go. So of course I had to turn the phone off because it's the only thing that I could get internet access to. To look up the calligraphy letters for this, and then I didn't film it, so but this gives you an idea of what you can do. Thankful, family, whatever, you can put it here. I just felt like this was so small. I was like, I didn't want to try to shove anything in there, but you can. For this writing, I did use my Tombow Fudonosuke calligraphy pen, so not paint. I have not mastered that yet. So anyway, this was simple, easy, and now I think it will go up until Thanksgiving. So thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you find it relaxing. Please try it. If you do try it, please tag me on my Instagram account at the Lillie Pond Endeavors on Instagram. I will throw a link down below. I'd love to see
if anyone tries this. So, and if you found it enjoyable, that would be awesome. Have a great night and happy Thanksgiving. I do want to actually erase all these too, so you can kind of see it. You know, if you do this, you got to make sure that the ink dries, because your eraser will smudge it. I've done that before. It's annoying because it's like the last thing you do, right? Unveil it and then smudge everywhere. So there is it, all finished. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. All right, this is how I have mine displayed. So it's totally an option to do it this way. Again, you can also use it as a card face, or gift tag, or a gift itself, or just in a journal or a diary to be mindful. Yeah, so just an option of what you can do. This is my entire wall here, just when we walk in, we see that. So anyway, just an option. Thanks very much.
I don't want to take a video.
Take a video?
I'll do it.
You want to show them this? Okay, we gotta say hi first, Kate. Hi guys. Can you say, welcome back to the Lillie Pond Endeavors?
No.
No, he's so shy. Today, we are gonna do a fall wreath. Do you want to show them? Yeah, show them. Oh, I turn around so they see it. Yep, very easy. Anyone can do this. It's very simple and it's not time consuming. So I hope you have fun. If you have questions, please comment below. And if you do this project, please post it to my Instagram. Listen, you can't be on the video if you're going to be doing noises. Okay. Can you be quiet for just a minute? Can you say, this is very easy and anyone can do it?
This is very easy and we can do this.
And it's not very long. And so if you'd like to make this like as a decor piece, I'll show you where mine sits, just as a, okay, don't hit the button, okay? He's 2. That's as long as his attention lasts. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video.